guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Maryjane Oge. Nice to meet you all. If you're new on this channel, welcome. Please do well to subscribe to my channel if you love its content, and then if you're returning, love you as usual. Okay guys, my channel is mostly about my Chinese experience and also the tips and tricks I used while learning the Chinese language, and also I give useful tips and advice to people or persons out there who are learning the Chinese language. So if you love the content or if you feel this is something you can relate with, please subscribe to my channel and let's go on this journey together. Okay, today I've actually prepared something very interesting for you guys. I'd love to share with you guys the 5 apps I think you should have on your phone while you're learning Chinese, or if you're already learning the language. As when I was learning the language, I also made use of these 5 apps. So I will be sharing with you guys these 5 apps, and then one other app I think you should also have on your phone while learning Chinese, as these are all going to complement each other and aid in your Chinese learning. Okay, let's get right into this video. The first app, Hanping Light. It is an offline Mandarin Chinese dictionary, meaning you don't really have to be online to access this app. You could actually use it in all situations, and it is really compatible with both Android and Apple phone. And what I really like or love about Hanping Light is that in as much as it's going to explain the meaning of the words, let's say you're checking for in Chinese, there's also an option where it gets to show you how each character is being written. And in a video of mine, I really explained when you're learning at the basic or elementary level, make sure you practice with the right writing stroke and other. And so the good thing about this Hanping Light is that a character you're not familiar with, once you impute the pinyin, and if you don't know what pinyin is, watch this video of mine. I kind of explain what pinyin is and its uses while learning Chinese. Okay, once you impute the pinyin, it's going to bring out the word you're looking for and then show you how the word is being written, like the right writing stroke and other. So it's really cool. Okay, so guys, let's try using the Hanping Light to check how to write lie. And this is the app. I don't know if you can see, guys. Let's type lie, which means come. You select and then you see. Did you guys see that? It gets to show you how to draw the character, and I think it's really cool. Though it has options where you could upgrade to Pro. I think when you upgrade to Pro, you just pay a certain amount of money, and I think there are more functions you could access. Or whether you upgrade to Pro, you just make use of the free version. I think it's really helpful, especially to beginners of the language. So that's one app I'm really in for, Hanping Light. So if you've started learning the language and you don't have this app on your phone, try downloading it. Or if you're already learning the language, I think it's still going to be helpful to you. So the second app, Pleco. Pleco is also similar to Hanping Light in that it's also an offline Chinese Mandarin dictionary. Basically, Pleco is the ultimate Chinese learning companion. It also has a flashcard system and also a full screen handwriting input, where you could learn how to write Chinese characters, like words you don't know how to write, you just impute the pinyin and then it gets to show you how the character is being written. So I think Pleco is really a very interesting app you should have on your phone if you're learning the Chinese language. That's even the second app, which is Pleco. So if you're still here with me, I appreciate you. Please like this video, subscribe to this channel if you haven't, turn on your post notification icon. That way when I get to post new content, you'll be notified first. The third app to have on your phone is Duolingo. If you're someone who is into language, like you love learning languages, I'm sure you must have heard of Duolingo. It's just an app designed specifically for learning languages, including Chinese. So I think it's a good option. I highly recommend this app because I feel it's really necessary, especially if you're a beginner. I think you have to make use of more than an app, so having more resources at your hands could actually be very helpful. So I think Duolingo is actually a very necessary app to have if you're learning Chinese or other languages too. The fourth app I think you should have on your phone if you're learning Chinese is HelloChinese. Unlike Duolingo, HelloChinese is designed basically just for Chinese. Duolingo, like I said, is not just designed to be used in learning Chinese. You could actually use it to learn other languages like Spanish, French, Japanese, a lot of other languages. But HelloChinese is specifically designed for Chinese learning. So if you're someone who is self-studying, I think this app will really be helpful. In fact, you should just have all these apps on your phone. You can never have too much. You can't say, oh, I have a lot of apps. No, at least you should have like 5 to 6 learning apps on your phone, because I think it's just going to be helpful, as this app is going to complement the other one. They all have their own shortcomings. So by the time you get to have all these, it's just going to be so helpful to you in your learning process. So with HelloChinese, you can be 100% sure you're getting all you need for your Chinese studies with this app. Because most of these apps are designed like you go from level 1, let's say beginner 1, from there you move on to the next step, and I think it's really, really cool. By the time you download this app and check the structures and the way the app works and everything, I think HelloChinese is really cool and all that. So make sure to have this on your phone if you're a beginner of the language, or you're someone who is already learning Chinese language, or you plan on. In this 21st century, I think a lot of people are now moving into languages, trying to learn as much as you can, and I think it's really cool. Okay guys, the 5th app you should have is TrainChinese. God, it's really, really cool. I feel this is something you should have on your phone. I use it all the time. You guys can see TrainChinese, Hanping Lights. I have other apps too. It's really cool. I feel if you're learning Chinese, you should just have these 5 basic apps I've mentioned. And then one thing with TrainChinese is going to teach you Chinese with a free and complete dictionary. Thousands of vocabularies. We have HSK from HSK 1 to 6. It also has a flashcard system which includes handwriting training, like you get to practice how to write your Chinese character. And also when it comes to the vocabulary learning, we also have like audio recordings where you get to learn measure words. It's really a cool app, TrainChinese. So if you're learning the language, I think you should also have this app. And before ending this video, in as much as I've mentioned these 5 apps, Hanping Lights, Pleco, HelloChinese, Duolingo, and TrainChinese, there's actually one particular app I feel it's also really important you should have. I also have this on my phone, and it's what we call Google Translate. This app is really cool in as much as this app, it doesn't get to teach you Chinese or anything whatsoever. It's mostly a translating app you use to translate, but I feel it's really cool. Why? Let's say you're a beginner in your level 1, you're learning vocabularies, you're learning words, you still don't know how to coin words together, and you want to travel, or you're in China, or you're in a country where a lot of people speak Chinese. How do you communicate? So I feel when you're learning these words and then you have the Google Translate, it's like an aid. It's going to help you coin words together. So guys, that brings me to the end of this video, and if you've made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Click on the post notification icon. That way when I post new content, you'll be the first to be notified. And also guys, in the comment section, you could let me know the apps you make use of while you're learning Chinese, or if you get to make use of any of these apps I've mentioned. Okay, and that's it for today, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.